Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Triptych. This is a contract in the Sonoran Desert. This contract is unlocked after completing the Budget Hole Expedition. We do not need any special equipment for this one, but I'm going to be using the Scout 800, and if you have any questions about my vehicle loadout, you will find that in the description below. So, we're going to be starting from the southwestern outpost, and we need to scan 3 ritual sites with the drone. So the first thing we're going to do is head off the mountain here, along the river and up into the hills to the west. The first point is going to be down here, after which we're going to head over here for the second point, and then we're going to follow this path over here up to the third point. Now right here is a bridge, you can see it on the map here. I already have this bridge built, so if you don't have this bridge built, it is 75 spare parts to build that bridge. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will show you how it's done. So the first thing we're going to do is head to the west out of the outpost here. And right over here is going to be a nice path that we'll be able to use to get down to the river below. There are a lot of loose rocks and ledges here, so we're going to just carefully and slowly navigate around those as we make our way down the hill. Here, and then we got one more little hill to go down. So once we get down to the bottom of the hill, we're going to head up to the left here. And we're going to make our way directly over to the river here, going down these rock ledges here. And from here, we're just going to follow the river down a little ways so we can get to our climb point, so we can start scouring the hills for ritual sites. Right over here, we're going to head to the left and go around this rock spire. Up and over these rocks here. And then we're going to do a little bit of island hopping. We're going to make our way down to the far side of this climb. It's the easiest spot to get up. Right on over all these branches. And then we're just going to climb right on up the hill. To get up here, we're going to use this little ridge here. It's going to allow us to climb all the way up here. Come on, Scout. I know you can do it. Right through these branches, up over these rocks, and then we're going to head up to the left here. And from here, we're going to follow this path right through the hills, up to the right, through all the rocks. And right on over here to our blue square. Right over here, we're going to start scanning with the drone. And we got to find 2 waypoints. And there they are. There's the first one. And the second. Looks like this figure is made of stones, but maybe if you compare it with other figures, you'll get the whole picture. Alright, so just a reference, this is where we're at. So we're going to follow that path back and then up the hills over to the second ritual site over there. So we're going to go ahead and get turned around here. I know it's kind of a tight squeeze here. That's alright. Anyway, we're going to head back through the rocks. Through the rocks. We're not going to bounce over the rocks. Come on. There we go. And then we're going to head on down. Climb down these rocks. And those are these ones. Right behind the tree here. Right over there you can see a tree that kind of looks right next to a rock that looks like a ramp. We're going to use that to climb on up. And right on over this gap. So kind of fell into it there, but that's what the tree's here for. Use that to pull us up. And then we're going to follow this ridge all the way down. And you'll find a little narrow spot here we'll be able to use to climb right on up. Just like that. We're going to climb up onto these rocks. And up and over some more rocks. Get us up onto this ledge here. And right on down to the second blue square. And now we're going to scan another ritual site. Right up here, right? Where'd it go? It was over here. Come on. Anyway, it's over here. It's a little farther than I thought it was. Go ahead and scan your first point. And the second one is a little bit further down. There you go. The overall picture is still not entirely clear. I hope the last puzzle piece will put everything in place. Alright, so just a reference, this is where we're at. We are now going to follow this ridge line all the way down and over to this other plateau for the third and final waypoint. So what we need to do now is get turned around. We're going to head back up onto these rocks, just the way we used to get over here. Right over here is that ridge line that we're going to use to navigate around this plateau and over to the next. We're just going to follow this right around the corner. There's a little gap here we got to be careful for. Right on down and over. Do the same thing here to get around these rocks. And then just a little bit ways down, you can see that bridge that I was talking about earlier. So it is 75 parts to build this bridge if you haven't built this bridge yet. So we're just going to go right across the bridge here. And right over here, we're going to make our way down this hill and over to the other side. We're going to go across this little bumpy hill here. And right over here, this is going to get kind of tricky, but we're just going to work our way down these rocks. Down into the water. And then we're going to climb up on this other side here. This is a very steep climb. There is a tree here if you need it. Tree just to pull us up onto this ledge. Just gonna squeeze right on through up here. Alright, there is our waypoint, so we're going to go right around to the other side of this ledge. And right over here, we're going to use this tree to climb on up. There we go. And on to the third drone point. You saw the ping, that's where the ritual site is. I'm going to go ahead and scan the 2 points. The results obtained remind me of something, but it's hard to say exactly what. It's as if I read about similar symptoms, but I can't recall here. And there you go, that is going to complete Triptych. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and until next time, see you in the wilds. Bye-bye.